You hold up, stop scrolling, 'cause what I'm about to tell you might just break the entire internet. Word on the street is Drake, yes, the champagne poppy himself, just dropped a bombshell that's got fans, haters, and even the industry shook. After years of speculation, rumors, and those cryptic lyrics that never quite added up, Drizzy has allegedly confessed to hiding another baby. And nah, this ain't just some random gossip. The tea is spilling from sources way too close to the OVO camp to ignore. Now, you remember when Push It exposed him back in 2018 for hiding his first son, Adonis? The internet was never the same again. Drake swore up and down he wasn't hiding his kid from the world. He was hiding the world from his kid. But fast forward to now and the whispers say history might be repeating itself. Except this time the story's even wilder because according to insiders, this second child's mother isn't just some secret fling, she's allegedly connected to one of Drake's biggest celebrity exes. Yeah, you heard that right. This ain't just baby mama drama. This is about to turn into full-blown industry warfare. And get this, apparently Drake's been dropping subtle clues in his recent lyrics, interviews, and even his Instagram captions. Fans on Reddit have been decoding everything, piecing together evidence like detectives. And the theories are going crazy. Some say this confession wasn't even supposed to come out to Timitso. Leaked during a late-night studio livestream that Drake didn't know was being recorded. So, what's really going on behind OO doors? Who's this mysterious woman? And why did Drake wait this long to come clean? Stick around, cause this story has layers, secrets, and receipts that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the sixth god. So, boom. This all started late one Friday night when Drake randomly went live on Instagram. It was one of those rare unplanned streams. No promo, no warning. Drake sitting in his Toronto mansion sipping something out of a crystal glass with that low-key playlist playing in the background. At first, it looked normal. Fans were flooding the comments, typing hearts, jokes, and song requests. But then Drake started talking and the vibe shifted quick. He was looking straight into the camera, a little too serious. Not the usual confident, smooth-talking Drizzy. His eyes were low, voice soft, almost like he was trying to work up the courage to say something. Sometimes, he said, pausing, you keep things private because the world don't understand your reasons. Fans instantly started screen recording. People in the comments were spamming what's going on. Drake, you good, bro? You sound like you were about to confess something. And then it happened. He said, you'll remember when I said I was hiding the world from my son? Well, I might have been hiding someone else, too. And then before anyone could process what that meant, the live glitched. Screen went black for like 3 seconds, and when it came back, Drake was gone. Live ended. Just like that. Within minutes, Twitter and Reddit exploded. Clips of that 5-second confession spread like wildfire. Hashtags like #DrakeSecondBaby and #UVO secrets started trending. Some fans thought it was fake, maybe AI, maybe edited. Others swore they saw the raw stream before it got deleted from his page. One Twitter user even claimed I was in the live when it happened. Man looked emotional. He wasn't trolling. And that's when things got messy. About an hour later, a page called Ton6 posted what they claimed was a screenshot from a private message Drake allegedly sent to someone close to him. In the message, he said, "It's time people know. I can't keep this quiet forever." The name of the recipient was blurred out, but fans started speculating immediately. One name popped up again and again. Sophie, Adonis's mother. But then another theory hit the internet like a lightning strike. A user on a hip-hop gossip forum claimed they had solid proof the woman Drake was referring to wasn't Sophie at all. They said she was connected to one of Drake's most high-profile exes, Rihanna. Now, this was wild because Drake and Rihanna's relationship history has always been a mix of public affection and private tension. Every Drake fan knows how much he's loved that woman. From the 2016 VMAs moment to the endless song references, she's been his muse for years. But what nobody expected was the claim that a woman within Rihanna Circular, former backup dancer turned stylist, might be the mother of Drake's alleged second child. That woman's name started trending, too. People pulled old photos of her from Rihanna's tour days, digging into her socials, comparing timelines. And here's where it gets even deeper. Screenshots surfaced of her posting cryptic captions months ago. One read, "Sometimes the father of your child has to protect you in silence." Another said, "Not every blessing has to be public." At the time, nobody paid much attention. Now, fans were connecting dots like detectives on a mission. But while the internet was losing its mind, Drake stayed completely silent. No posts, no comments, no interviews. His team didn't release any statements. And you know, when Drake goes ghost, something's definitely brewing. 3 days later, another twist came out of nowhere. A Toronto-based paparazzi page dropped a grainy photo allegedly showing Drake at a private dinner with a woman who looked eerily similar to the one from Rihanna's old tour team. The image was blurry, but the resemblance was undeniable. Fans zoomed in, enhanced it, even did side-by-side comparisons. One fan account wrote, "That's definitely her. Same hairstyle, same tattoo on her shoulder." Meanwhile, in the midst of all this chaos, one of Drake's close producer friends, 40, posted a very subtle, emotional story on Instagram. It was just a black background with white text. Some truths take years to surface. And that single post sent everyone spiraling again. Was he confirming something? The energy in the fandom was insane. Conspiracy theories, fake baby photos, fake DNA test documents, everything was circulating online. Even celebrities started commenting. Meek Mill tweeted and then deleted. "Guess we both had secrets after all." Nicki Minaj liked a shady post about men who hide their truth until it's too late. And Kanye's cousin even jumped in. POSTIN. Karma always spins the block. By this point, fans were demanding answers, interviews, confirmation, something real. Drake couldn't hide behind cryptic bars forever. And the next thing that happened was the moment that changed everything. So the next morning after that SoundCloud freestyle dropped, everything around Drake's world started moving fast. News outlets were camped outside his Toronto mansion, drones buzzing over the property, and TMZ allegedly offered a 6-figure sum to anyone who could confirm the identity of the mysterious woman or the child. Fans were glued to their phones, waiting for any clue. Then came the photos. Around 11 a.m., a Canadian tabloid dropped what they claimed were exclusive pictures of Drake arriving at a private daycare center on the outskirts of Toronto. In the blurry shots, you could clearly see him wearing a hoodie, mask on, trying to stay low-key. But what caught everyone's attention was the tiny toddler walking beside him, hand in hand with the same curly hair and hazel eyes that looked suspiciously familiar. The resemblance to Drake's son, Adonis, was uncanny. People online started comparing side-by-side photos, saying, "Nah, that's his kid for sure." One user posted, "Same eyes, same face structure. You can't deny it." Others accused the tabloids of editing the photos for clicks, but by then, the damage was done. Everyone believed Drake's secret was out. Hours later, a new player entered the conversation. The woman allegedly connected to the story. She finally broke her silence through an emotional Instagram live. She didn't drop names, but her words said enough. She said, "I never asked to be part of the spotlight. I never wanted to use my situation for clout. I've been quiet because it's what was best for my child. I'm not here to expose anyone, but I won't let people paint false pictures either." Fans flooded her comments, asking if Drake was the father. She didn't confirm it directly, but at one point she looked straight into the camera and said, "You'll keep saying I'm lying, but God knows the truth, and so does he." And then she ended the live. Visibly emotional. That single statement sent shock waves through the internet. Blogs reposted clips from her live with titles like "Drake's alleged baby mama finally speaks out and she confirms what Drake wouldn't." But behind the scenes, things were reportedly getting tense. Insiders said Drake was furious about the leak. He felt betrayed because according to those close to him, he was planning to reveal everything on his own terms through a heartfelt interview or even a documentary. One insider told a gossip page, "It's been talking to Netflix about a special called The Truth from the Six." This wasn't how it was supposed to go down. Meanwhile, people started noticing subtle changes in Drake's social circle. A few of his longtime friends unfollowed certain accounts, and fans noticed that one of his security team members suddenly deleted his social media. That same night, a leaked text thread appeared online, allegedly between Drake and the woman. In the messages, Drake wrote, "You know how this looks. Please don't go live again. We can fix this privately." And she replied, "It's already public, Drake. There's nothing left to hide." While all this was happening, Rihanna's name re-entered the mix in full force. Paparazzi spotted her leaving a restaurant in Law, looking visibly irritated. And when a reporter shouted, "Ree, what do you think about Drake's situation?" she rolled her eyes and said, "No comment," before getting into her car. Of course, that no comment became the quote of the week. Every outlet ran with it. Memes, reaction videos, and think pieces flooded timelines. And just when it couldn't get any more chaotic, Adonis's mother, Sophie Brousseau, made a subtle move that got everyone talking. She posted a photo on Instagram of her son with a caption, "Siblings are a blessing." No explanation, no context, just that. Fans lost it. The comments were wild. Wait, did Sophie just confirm Drake's second kid? She knows something we don't. Drake can't hide anymore. By now, Drake's team couldn't stay silent forever. The pressure was too much. Later that night, his publicist released a short statement to Complex. Drake takes his family and privacy very seriously. Any speculation at this time is inaccurate and harmful. When the time is right, Drake will address this personally. But that statement only fueled more rumors. Fans said that's not a denial, while others argued it was damage control. Then out of nowhere, a clip surfaced from a private studio session that someone leaked online. In the video, Drake is sitting with Future, both of them talking between takes. Future says, "Bro, you're really going to tell them?" And Drake just laughs, shaking his head, saying, "It's already out there, man. I can't even control it anymore." That clip went viral instantly. People started dissecting his tone, his body language, everything. Was he joking? Was he serious? No one knew for sure, but it definitely looked real. 2 days later, Drake posted again on his Instagram story. It was a picture of a toy car and a pacifier sitting on a piano with a caption, "The quiet ones bring the loudest peace." Fans were convinced it was a subtle nod to his rumored second child. Drake didn't say a word, but the message was clear. He was acknowledging something, even if not directly. The following weekend, the drama took another turn. A former OO assistant who went by the handle at Real OC started dropping so-called receipts on Twitter. They posted screenshots of supposed text messages between Drake and an unknown contact, plus a blurry image of a woman holding a baby in a luxurious Toronto condo. The captions read, "The truth, Drake didn't want out, and she's been in the picture since 2021, though many believed the account was fake." The posts spread fast. Major blogs picked them up, and within hours #Draconfession was trending worldwide. That same night, Drake reportedly hosted a private gathering with close friends at his mansion. One of the guests, a Toronto artist who later talked to a local podcast, claimed the mood was tense. He said Drake was quiet, man, not his usual self. He kept pacing around saying, "I didn't want it to happen like this." And then came the moment that took everything from speculation to confirmation. During that private night, Drake allegedly played an unreleased track for his friends, a slow, introspective song that since leaked online under the title, "Secrets Don't Sleep." The lyrics hit like a confession. "Two hearts under pressure. One truth I can't deny. Another little life I'm guarding from the public eye." As soon as that track hit the internet, the narrative shifted completely. Fans were crying, tweeting, posting reaction videos. He finally admitted it. One user wrote, "Drake's got another baby, and he's protecting them the same way he did Adonis." But what nobody saw coming next was how this revelation would split his fan base and his family in half. Some of his closest associates reportedly urged him to come clean publicly. Others told him to keep it private, to not give the tabloids more fuel. Even his mother, Sandy Graham, allegedly had mixed feelings. One insider told a gossip magazine, she just wants peace for her son. She told him, "You've been judged enough. Do what feels right for you." And while all of that was happening behind the scenes, fans noticed Drake had unfollowed several celebrity friends, including one that shocked everyone, A$AP Rocky. And that single move sent the internet spiraling into chaos again because we all know A$AP and Rihanna are together. Was this Drake's way of making a statement? Was he cutting ties because the situation was hitting too close to home? Nobody knew, but everyone had an opinion. The tension between the three names Drake, Rihanna, and A$AP became the internet's favorite obsession. Rumors flew that Rihanna confronted Drake privately, that Drake apologized, that Rocky was furious. Nothing confirmed, of course. But the story had already grown beyond control. As the dust started to settle, fans began to notice Drake pulling away again. Fewer posts, no new appearances, just silence. And when Drake goes quiet, that's when the real storm brews. Because not long after that, another explosive leak hit the internet. One that would finally force Drake to face everything head-on. So just when people thought the whole situation couldn't possibly get any crazier, another bomb dropped. This time wasn't from a gossip page or a random fan account. It came from inside the music industry itself. Early Monday morning, a snippet leaked online from what was supposedly a recorded phone conversation between Drake and his lawyer. The clip started with Drake's voice, low and serious, saying, "We can't let this turn into another push situation. I'd rather tell my truth before someone else monetisers it." The lawyer replied, "If you go public, we'll need to handle it carefully. The timing has to be strategic." The internet went wild. Everyone was saying the same thing. Drake was finally planning to go public. Within hours, every outlet from TMZ to Shadroom was covering the Drake confession leak. The audio spread so fast that even people who didn't follow hip-hop started talking about it. Memes, TikToks, even reaction videos from family vloggers. It was everywhere. From family vloggers, it was everywhere. To a gossip outlet. When Drake found out, he was livid. One insider said Drake went off. He was yelling, saying, "You sold out my family for clicks." It got ugly. Rumors say Drake cut ties with several people in his circle that week. Anyone even remotely connected to the leak was out. Insiders said the energy around OO was cold and distant. Some even claimed the police were investigating who had leaked private documents because apparently parts of the leak involved confidential information. The story got darker when another clip surfaced, a short blurry video of Drake allegedly confronting someone in a studio parking lot. You couldn't hear clearly, but you could make out him saying, "You crossed the line, bro." People claimed it was the moment he confronted the leaker. Though nothing was confirmed, fans started speculating again. Was this why Drake had disappeared from public view for so long before the confession? Had he been trying to clean up the situation behind closed doors? Meanwhile, a new rumor hit the internet that Drake was planning to drop a song addressing everything, a diss track mixed with a confession aimed at the people who betrayed him. Fans started calling it Admit It Freestyle. The hype was massive. Everyone was waiting for the drop. But instead of releasing new music, Drake went completely silent again. No posts, no stories, no sightings. The internet started to cool off, but the curiosity only grew stronger. People wanted closure. And that's when, out of nowhere, a source close to Drake claimed that the confession was only part of the story, that there was something even bigger he hadn't revealed yet. The source said, "What you'll heard isn't the full truth. There's more to it. There's someone else involved. Someone the world would never expect." And that's where everything flipped upside down again. The next morning, the internet was buzzing again. The "someone else involved" comment from the insider spread like wildfire. Fans started speculating about who it could be. Was it a celebrity, a business associate, or someone from Drake's personal life? Conspiracy threads popped up everywhere, with some claiming it was a secret sibling connection. Others saying it was a mysterious godparent situation. Every fan theory seemed crazier than the last. Then the first concrete clue emerged. A paparazzi photo surfaced showing Drake leaving a private clinic in Toronto with a small package wrapped in a blanket. The images were blurry, but Eagle fans swore they saw the silhouette of a baby inside. Speculation went into overdrive. Some suggested that the child might be related to the someone else the insider mentioned. Others said it could be a cousin or distant family member he was secretly helping. The family was left divided. Some wanted protection for the child. Others were frustrated that secrets kept escalating shortly after the photo went viral. A new statement appeared online allegedly from a former OO producer. The statement read, "Drake has always had a way of keeping things private. We all thought we knew the story, but we didn't. There's more, and it's going to shake the world when it comes out." Fans went absolutely crazy. Reddit threads exploded and YouTube channels started posting hour-long speculation videos, piecing together Drake's every move over the past 3 years. The clicks were insane. Meanwhile, insiders claimed emotions were running high in Drake's inner circle. One close friend said, "People have been crying. There's guilt, frustration, anger. He's had to protect more than just one child, and some of us feel powerless." Tensions reportedly escalated during a family dinner where Drake's mother, Sandy, tried to mediate. Sources said Drake's emotions ran high, and for the first time, even longtime friends had to step back. One guest reportedly whispered, "I've never seen him like this. It's like a storm inside him." And then came the shocking twist everyone had been waiting for. The woman connected to Drake's new child finally spoke again. This time she posted a cryptic video on TikTok. She didn't show her face, but her voice was clear. "You think you know the story, but there are layers you haven't even touched. The child you saw is loved, safe, and shielded. Any other rumors are not my business. Respect the privacy of the little ones." She ended the video with a single line that set the internet on fire. "He's protecting more than one life, and soon you'll understand why." That line ignited hundreds of theories. Fans were connecting dots from past interviews, leaked messages, and social media posts. Everyone was looking for hidden clues in Drake's songs. Some claimed lyrics from his last album hinted at multiple children, secret relationships, and hidden truths. Others argued it was alone. But no matter what, the hype was unstoppable. No matter what, the hype was unstoppable. Around this time, another drama unfolded. Rihanna reportedly reached out to Drake via text, allegedly saying, "You've got a lot to handle. I hope you're protecting your peace." Sources said Drake read the message, but didn't respond immediately. Some insiders suggested it was a message of support, while others claimed it hinted at tension between the three. The internet of course ran wild with speculation. TikTok compilations, fan edits, and memes flooded social feeds. And then came the leak that changed everything. A private audio recording allegedly from a dinner with Drake and several close friends leaked online. In the recording, Drake reportedly said, "I've been juggling truth and protection. I love my kids. That's all that matters. If people can't understand that, that's on them." The audio lasted only 45 seconds, but instantly went viral. Fans were emotional, some crying, others applauding Drake for staying grounded amidst all the chaos. But just when people thought the drama had peaked, a final twist hit. A gossip blogger claimed that the someone else involved mentioned in was not another celebrity or family member, was someone completely unexpected. A close childhood friend of Drake's who had secretly been raising a child with his help. According to the source, this friend had kept the child hidden for years, and Drake had been financially supporting them while maintaining absolute secrecy. The revelation suggested that Drake's commitment to protecting children extended far beyond his own family. The news created a frenzy online. Hashtags like #DrakeSecretChild, #OVOFamily, and #ProtectingPeace were trending worldwide. Fans debated fiercely. Some called Drake a hero for shielding multiple children from the public eye. Others accused him of deception. One comment on a popular forum read, "He's human. He's making complicated choices. If anyone else did this, we'd understand." Another said, "It's crazy, but this is Drake. He always plays the long game." Amidst all this, insiders claimed tensions had risen between Drake and some old friends who felt betrayed by the leaks. Sources said heated arguments had erupted and relationships were fractured. People close to Drake allegedly urged him to focus on family and ignore the outside noise, while others believed he needed to publicly clarify everything to regain control of the narrative. Throughout all the chaos, Drake's public image shifted dramatically. Some praised his dedication to family and protection, while others criticized him for secrecy. Social media forums and fan pages were divided. Reaction videos poured in by the thousands, dissecting every leaked image, post, and lyric for hidden clues. The narrative had grown beyond a single confession. In it was now a global conversation about loyalty, family, privacy, and celebrity pressure. By now, the story had evolved into a full-blown saga, blending heartbreak, triumph, and mystery. Fans speculated endlessly about the identities of the mothers, the number of children, and Drake's next move. Insiders hinted that more revelations were coming. And even though Drake hadn't directly addressed the hidden friend's child, everyone assumed the full story would eventually be shared, likely through a controlled announcement or new music. And as the saga reached this point, the drama wasn't just confined to the internet. Television networks ran special segments covering Drake's hidden children. Family insiders were giving anonymous interviews, and the tabloids were lining up weekly features. Everyone, it seemed, wanted a piece of the story. The impact was undeniable. Drake's fan base had been tested, his inner circle challenged, and the internet was caught in a storm of speculation, emotion, and disbelief. The family was reportedly left divided at times, and emotions ran high in every corner of his world, from friends and collaborators to fans and the media. Yet, through it all, one thing remained clear. Drake had maintained control of the narrative as best he could, prioritizing the privacy and safety of those he loved. The leaked tracks, photos, and insider statements had only hinted at the full story, creating a perfect blend of drama, suspense, and intrigue that would keep fans talking for months, if not years. And that brings us to the point where the saga sits. Now, millions of fans glued to social media, speculating endlessly, waiting for the next move, and trying to piece together a story that's part music industry insider drama, part family saga, and part public spectacle. The world now knows Drake has another child, possibly more, and that the layers of secrecy surrounding his personal life are deeper than anyone ever imagined. With every post, every leak, and every song, Drake continues to navigate this high-stakes world of fame, family, and privacy, reminding everyone why he remains one of the most enigmatic and talked-about figures in modern music. The story is far from over, and as insiders hint at future revelations, fans know they haven't seen the last chapter of this unprecedented saga. So, there you have it. The full story behind Drake's shocking confession and the revelation of a hidden child, and possibly even more surprises still under wraps. Fans are still reeling from every twist, every leaked photo, and every insider revelation. Emotions ran high. The family was left divided, and the internet hasn't stopped speculating about what Drake will do next. From private conversations to cryptic social media posts, it's clear that this saga is far from over and the world is watching every move. Whether you're shocked, emotional, or just trying to piece together the timeline, one thing is certain: Drake has once again proven why he's at the center of some of the most dramatic, headline-grabbing moments in music today. Fans are defending him. Critics are questioning him. And the story keeps evolving with each new revelation. The mystery, the betrayal, the protection of family, and the strategic moves behind the scenes have created a whirlwind of drama that no one saw coming. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Drake hiding another child? Was he justified in keeping this private, or should the world have known sooner? Who do you think the someone else involved could be? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share your theories, and let's get this conversation going. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the drama, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more shocking updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the chaos. Remember, this story isn't over, and the next revelation could change everything. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and get ready, because when it comes to Drake, you can never predict what's coming next. Ever predict what's coming next.